Hey there, welcome back. As you can see, today we have a special guest with us, and I'm so excited to introduce you all to my husband, Justin.
Hello, everybody.
Your first voice on an ASMR video.
It's true. I have watched many ASMR videos and many of Devan's, and I have been quiet in the background when I need to be.
Yes, Justin has always been very helpful and supportive, and I am going to be so delighted and probably get kind of silly and giggly in this video from the very beginning.
But I've never been on one before, so thank you.
So I have been wanting to have Justin here with us for a long time, so we were able to work it out today. Foxy is being a very good puppy in her crate, so that we could both come in here and record. And I just wanted to start by saying thank you to all of you who have been so kind and supportive of both Justin and me during these last few years and all the things that we have experienced. And you've all been very kind, and a lot of you have sent a lot of good wishes and prayers and kind comments to Justin. So I'm glad that he can be here in person.
It is very inspiring and humbling to receive such an output of friendly, caring affection from people that I do not really know, and that has a power and was part of my healing. So thank you very much.
You are so sweet. So, neither one of us is wearing headphones right now because we didn't want them to kind of get in the way, and we did a little sound test ahead of time, but this will be interesting to see how it all comes out. And I've never had another person here with me in my little in front of the bookshelf setup, so we had to make some adjustments, and we're kind of in here very cozy, which is fine. So we'll see how it goes. So I thought what we would do, similarly to the videos that I've done with my mom and dad when they were first trying ASMR, is that we would just try some different triggers and sounds. I got out my newly cleaned out and decluttered prop box, which you all helped me with, and so there are a lot of things for Justin to choose from. So we're just going to make some sounds, and we'll ramble a little bit, and we'll soft speak, and we'll whisper. We'll try to remember to do a little bit of both of that, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to let Justin kind of lead with the props. Okay. Is there anything that stood out to you that you wanted to try?
Yes.
Okay.
This is cardboard, of course. And cardboard is definitely one of my favorite sounds. It can be quite musical. And this also says joyful heart, which are very positive words. So I like that.
Very nice.
My favorite kind of tapping is very slow. I respect that triggers are as varied as the people who like them, but for me, joyful heart, joyful heart, joyful heart. I like slow. Maybe too slow.
You do have a very good control in doing that slow. It's difficult to do. Oh, that's a nice sound.
It sounds like wind.
That's nice.
We have had a lot of wind.
That's very nice. And I know one thing that you like very nice. Ooh, that's really nice.
Joyful heart, joyful heart, joyful heart, joyful heart, joyful heart.
Honey, you're such a natural.
Please recycle.
You're so good at this. This is fun because it's like I'm getting to watch an ASMR video while we're recording an ASMR video.
That is a very nice sound, if I do say so.
It is very nice.
Okay. Okay. Lovely.
Okay. Would you like to give me something to use? I have a couple of things over here too. But.
Perhaps you would like this tin.
You know I like this tin. Some of these things I might have used in my Can You Get to Level 10 video. We're a little farther away from the mic here. I wonder if I should move it closer to us.
The mic.
Because we're being very quiet. Maybe I'll move it a little bit closer.
It's possible that this could be an inaudible video. Another favorite of mine.
Honey, would you like to try the dried slime waffle, which is a new star prop on this channel?
I like one finger.
I know. You make me feel very
like
quick.
many people use all their fingers, and that is fine and good, but there's a delicate focus about the single finger tapping I find pleasing.
It's going to make me get very sleepy. It's already working. It's already working.
I think you know you're doing okay when you can sort of hypnotize yourself a little bit.
That is very true. And Justin and I have both experienced ASMR since we were kids, and somehow it came up, little phone circle. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, very quiet.
Maybe do that close.
That's pretty good, I think.
I'm just gonna let you rock that foam on foam action. I don't know. The dried slime is sort of foam. I don't really know what slime is. Probably better not to know.
It's certainly foam.
Probably better not to know. Lovely. And it did come up in conversation at some point early in our relationship that we would both get these tingly sensations from certain people's voices or certain sounds, usually having to do with whispering or soft voices. And we always just called it the feeling.
The feeling.
To each other, we would say, oh, that person's voice really gives me the feeling, or, ooh, that sound gave me the feeling. And then, gosh, it's probably been about 10 years ago that I discovered ASMR, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the feeling. The feeling is a thing. it's led to this whole, enjoyment and me striking out as a creator as well.
When I was very, very little, my mother would whisper sing to me. And I think you can imagine how incredibly relaxing that was. It was definitely something very specific, and it's sort of tingly but more meridian-like, and it would start at my ear and go down, like all the way down my side, when she would sing in just a certain way, and it was really quite magical. Nothing else like it. And yeah, to now find videos from caring people who can elicit a similar sensation is pretty amazing.
And I think, Justin, you have a real patience and an ability to do things slow that is becoming rarer in ASMR. And like you said, fast ASMR is its own cool thing, and I think it can be good when you're trying to distract your mind from racing thoughts and that sort of thing. But there is something to be said for the super slow writing that C. You think of things to do that I've never thought of to do before. Oh. Maybe they can guess. Maybe what word you're writing. Write a word and see if they can guess. I mean, you could give them a choice. You could say, am I writing this word or this word?
Okay. Did I write the word caring or compassion?
You do it one more time.
Oh, sure.
What was it?
It was caring.
Very nice. That is really nice. Writing on the cardboard tube with the wooden singing bowl, striker, dowel thing, whatever you would call it. Maybe I'll just do some fabric sounds. We're both wearing nice hoodies today. I like the sound of the sweatshirt. It's a very simple sound, but I like that. Oh, the goosh ball. That's nice. Do a little bit of layered sounds here. Sweatshirt sound and oh yeah. Do some mouth sounds if you want. That's fun.
Like tiny mouth sounds. Like little mouth sounds. Almost accent mouth sounds.
Oh, I have a goosh ball too.
She has a goosh too. Stereo goosh.
All around you, goosh ball. Near and far. That's something I like to do, is move.
Oh, true.
I like when a sound is really close to you. I like when a sound is really close to you. I like when a sound is really close to you. You should try, honey, if you would like, whispering very close into the mic.
It does feel like I'm about to whisper a secret to my friend. And that is definitely something that gave me tingles back in the day.
Yes.
Goosh balls smell good.
Yeah, they have a certain,
Had goosh ball, you know
a
this.
certain nostalgic scent to the goosh ball.
Scent. ocean waves, maybe.
Sit down.
Quite nice.
Would you hand me something else, my loves? Out of the box. Anything at all. I know, it's okay if you rummage a little bit. If you rummage. Rummage, 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 rummage. Oh, yay. I love this. You can have a turn with this too if you'd like, because it's great to tap on. And it also makes these lovely sloshing water sounds. This is one of my favorite water sounds. Favorite liquid sounds, I should say. This is water. I was gonna say, hold it up so they can put the things you're
I'm
trying.
experimenting.
He was trying to do it with, tap it with different things, but you didn't find something that was satisfactory. Did you not find something that was satisfactory?
I was seeking a certain tone, and I'm not sure I obtained it.
You're so quiet, honey. I feel like you are extra, extra quiet, which is great.
Like I said,
I hope.
inaudible is one of my favorite
Oh, yes.
So if this is accidental, inaudible ASMR, so be it.
Also, I do usually wear my earbuds when I'm whispering, so it's a little disorienting for me to try to know how loud we actually sound, but I'm going to trust.
Controlled chaos.
Very controlled chaos, very calm chaos. I'll give us a little spritz of sage into the air. I love a good spray bottle sound, I really do. I mean, in ASMR, I always, I don't want to spray my mic or spray my phone, so
Not so much.
I always have to be sort of, strategic about my spraying. Some creators, I don't know, I feel like they must have a shield or something.
There's also another channel that I enjoy, Tabuhan ASMR, and he often uses spray bottles, and he doesn't want to get his equipment wet either, because he will often just go and make a sound, but not actually spray.
Okay, so we can give the illusion. We can just say, so I can actually spray it right onto you. That's nice. That's a nice idea.
He was definitely one of the channels when I was recovering that really helped me heal. He's does really unique, beautiful Reiki, and has long, well done videos, and he seems very kind.
Okay, well, we'll definitely put a link to that for you. Are there any other channels that are favorites that you want to mention? I know there are a lot of old school channels. A lot of channels that you used to watch back in the day that might not even be that active anymore.
So, one of my favorite things to do with ASMR is to listen in a language I don't understand.
Yes, that can be quite tingly.
And not only are many languages just beautiful, but when you're not distracted or interrupted by the meaning of words, then there's a purity to the person's voice that really can be quite tingly. So, one of my favorite channels, which is not active anymore, but still an excellent library of really cool ASMR, is Soft Anna PL. Soft Anna PL. And the PL is Polish. Polish is a very beautiful language, and it has a softness that is really nice. So check out her new videos are like 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
She has, but she's got several hundred good videos. so I highly recommend her.
Cool. Yes, that's why I still listen to Paris ASMR, who was my very first ASMR experience. I talk about him a lot because that was the very first channel I ever discovered, and pretty much all of his videos now are in French, but I listen to them anyway, and they're very tingly, and sometimes it's nice because then it's even more relaxing because I'm not even processing what he's saying, and then when he does occasionally toss in some English, then it's like a little bit of like, ooh. But he has a few videos in English from like years and years and years ago that I still watch. So.
I think everyone has their favorites, like go-tos, yeah, I certainly do.
Well, would you like to try out any other props, or we can just keep talking? This is your video, Justin, so whatever you would like.
Thanks, Dev.
Yeah, that's a good one. That has never made its way into the kitchen yet because I think it's a salt box is technically what it is, that I ordered from Serve a few years ago. And then I liked how it looked and how it sounded, and so it ended up going along.
I just can't get this lid quite right.
It's an interesting lid. I think it is not symmetrical because it's designed, I don't know, it's somehow designed to stop itself and seal. So it's a little bit, it's not perfectly circular.
That was also sort of a lid play joke.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I just can't quite.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Like how so often in ASMR, it's like the calm version of an infomercial. Like when someone is trying to do something at the beginning of an infomercial and they're bumbling really fast.
I can't do waffles.
I can't do it. And they're like, oh no, and then the product comes and saves them. I feel like we do that. We do that in ASMR, but in a very calming way. It's always like, you're right. Oh,
now I can hold my waffle.
Now the day has been saved. Like we always say in ASMR, if you actually had to if a customer service experience took as long as it does in an ASMR video, or if it took you as long to do something as it does in ASMR in real life, that probably wouldn't go very well. But
if I was like 5th in line at one of Gentle Whispering's hotels, I'd probably just go stay somewhere else.
Yes, but that's the whole beauty. That's another wonderful channel that we both enjoy. I mean, she's just a legend. Oh yeah, that's just the plastic box. Yeah, the lid to that one can be a little jolting, but
okay, I'll be
no, gentle. I just mean if you take it on and off.
I think I'll leave it on.
But I bet you're probably a good tracer. I feel like sometimes I sometimes go too fast when I'm tracing. And I bet you this is one of Justin's most wonderful qualities, is that he is a very patient person. He's wonderful at waiting when he has to wait for someone or wait in line or something like that. He's very patient, as is his father. It's a nice, see, that can get a little bit squeaky sometimes.
It kind of creaked.
Can get a little bit
Perhaps
creaky.
that's okay. Perhaps that's okay.
You have such a good soft, like you said, almost an unintelligible whisper. It's interesting because sometimes I think people, maybe either the whispering or the soft speaking comes more easily. And I feel like you're a whisperer.
Today, yes.
No pressure. If you don't want to softly speak.
I understand.
To softly speak. That's fine. This is so much fun.
Drink.
I'm very glad you're here.
This has been a good time.
And I have a feeling the people are going to love this. Because
I
it's
hope you
just,
enjoy it.
Nice to have a new energy in the mix. And as much as my ASMR videos with my mom and dad have been very fun, But those videos are sort of not really ASMR. They're more comedy videos because of the expressions on my dad's face and the gusto with which my mom and dad approach
It's very endearing.
the ASMR props. But they're so sweet because they, support me in what I do, even though I don't think they really, totally understand what it is. I mean, do any of us really understand what it is?
It seems to be evolving.
I mean, it's a huge thing. Back when we were first listening, the community of creators was much smaller. Now it's pretty extensive, so it's a cool thing to be a part of. Okay, my Justin, would you like to keep going with that one? Or would you like to try...
I think Breakfast with Santa is complete.
Breakfast with Santa is complete. Who knew? And like I said, I will pick up the waffle. I love this waffle because some of you were discussing this with me in the comments to a previous video that technically this waffle is ruined. I didn't take proper care of it. I let it get too dry and it dried up, and so now it can no longer be used as slime.
But if you squished it and crushed it, it would not be a waffle anymore.
I mean, and that's, part of the whole slime thing is it is somewhat ephemeral when it comes with these things that you mush together. So I could have mushed it together and had that one-time satisfaction, which would have been lovely and fine. But now we get to have this ongoing satisfaction.
That would have been satisfying.
Oh, yes, the first slime I got, which had little marshmallows in it that you mushed into the slime, that was satisfying. But I'm glad that we can all enjoy the waffle now. Well, yes, isn't that's one of those weird tubes that came with our couch cover that we couldn't figure out what to do with it. So,
Now we know.
of course I made it into an ASMR problem. Excuse me, darling.
Oh, sorry, waffle. She wields the waffle well. She wields the waffle well.
That's a good phrase. She wields the waffle. I love what you were saying. If this was an infomercial, I'd be like, whoa, oh no, I can't handle this waffle.
It's too much.
But now I get
with the waffle holder, life is restored to normalcy.
Oh, that's a nice sound. That's a soft one. You may well have your headphones cranked up for this one, friends, and that's good. That's another thing I feel like in some cases ASMR is getting quite loud. A lot of people, kind of their lowest volume is still pretty loud. So, it's a difficult thing to do as a creator, honestly, to try to figure out, the levels and what's too much and what's too little, and so I always just kind of do my best and trust that it'll be okay.
I think everyone appreciates all that you do.
Thank you. That's nice. Let me do another. Why don't you do some of your tapping on things with other things with that? That would be... Whenever we say that, it makes us think of the Monty Python sketch of the Society for Putting Things on Top of Other Things.
Have we tapped on 37 things with other things?
This is our little meeting of the Society for Tapping Things with Other Things. Do I have anything I could... Maybe I'll... Let's see how this sounds.
Ooh, that could be good. Yes. Oh, that is good. Oh, it's so musical.
It is. Oh, that's why metal tins really are one of my favorite things. Because I feel like
That's
Try
fine.
that one really close up, just for posterity. Our tummies are rumbling a little bit, but that's part of ASMR too.
Is that calming?
That probably is a trigger for some people, and
It's all a trigger for someone.
we're obviously human. Like, we're not robot ASMR creators, so we can't stop our bodies from making sounds. Like,
Certainly not.
tummies will rumble. We do have to swallow. Like, for such a long time, I was self-conscious about my swallowing sounds, but I'm like, I am a human. I have to swallow.
Yeah, you probably should. That is a fine waffle. These two together pair very
Yes.
nice.
Would you like to try this one, since this seems right up your alley?
Waffle holder.
Okay, we'll switch. We'll switch for a bit. We'll switch. Yeah, that does. If you do that quickly enough, it will make a popping sound.
I
Yes.
hope that wasn't too loud.
I love that sound. Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Ooh, I like
Oh, yeah, it's very subtle.
it. I like micro sounds.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's the thing about this bamboo thing. It can sometimes get a little. Wonder if
It's like a whole note different. It's a little sacred geometry on the side.
Yeah, I love that candle. It smelled really nice. I have another one of those active downstairs now that I haven't burned in a while. I should burn it. Oh, you know what I have over here? Here is another one of those little things. This is from the Caring Friend video I did recently. We unboxed this lip balm, and I bet.
Yeah. It's a little shushy and
Yeah, I don't know.
tappy at the same time.
I thought that might. You know what? Maybe I'll try it on this metal one.
You can play this like an
I
instrument.
know. I think if you spent enough time with that, you could. This is a little louder, but
Oh, but that's nice. It sounds like water in a metal thing.
oh, I've never done that before either. Sorry if that was a little undone.
I think it's okay.
Okay. See, and I start getting all quickety tippity, quickety tippity.
I think that's okay too.
It's okay. This is a good one. We'll have to explore. We'll have to explore this some more. So, and
I'm not good at that, I don't know.
what hand movement?
No, just like, pointing.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We've been done a lot of props, but maybe we should, for the people who like, or if you feel satisfied with those. I've never really had the opportunity to do hand movements with another person.
Oh,
So if we are both, for people who like the visual side of things, we're a little far away. I had to move the camera back a little bit so that we could both be in the frame, But if you're a person who likes the visuals, my goodness, the wind is whipping outside. That's nice, honey. I like that.
borrowed from those I enjoy.
Oh. And if I put
That's
this
Dimitri
around
style.
my- okay.
Style.
We give a little bit of visual attention. Just make a few. Would you like to make a few adjustments on them?
Oh, they seem
You can
pretty
see
good.
that little part right there. Maybe that dial
Do you suppose?
could use something, or yeah. I think any of those levers could be adjusted just a little bit, just to maximize
Oh, but
the relaxation a little bit.
should not be here.
Okay. Oh yes, if there's anything you see that you think needs to be removed.
That was good.
Yeah, there's always things that
Let's
always
put this
things
back.
that can be removed for maximum comfort, maximum coziness. I always, I can get rid of things in here. This room is very good at absorbing unneeded things. So.
I'm putting some needed things.
Oh, good. What would you like to put in? What would you like to give them?
think that was a little piece of thank you.
Oh, good. It can be undefined, so. Well, here, I'll just.
Some gratitude for you.
Yes, I'll just fluff you up. Would you mind fluffing them on that side? I'll just fluff.
Symmetrical fluff.
Fluff up the energy a little bit, yes, since I can't quite reach the way I normally would. We'll just fluff you up a tiny little bit to finish things up.
Yeah.
To finish things up. Wow. This has been. Do you like hand sounds at all?
I do.
Do you want to try this a little?
Like I said, I also like.
Oh, you were doing the hand
tapping.
You were doing the hand tapping.
That would be borrowed / stolen from Dimitri
of course.
Massage ASMR.
Classic.
That guy. He had some good no-talking stuff.
Yeah, that's difficult to do. The no-talking. It's hard for me to be quiet in my video. I mean, I'm quiet. Quiet comfort, obviously. Obviously. Loud. That's one of my biggest competitors. Loud comfort ASMR. No, just kidding.
One of these days, loud comfort.
So, my Justin.
My Devan.
Is there anything else you would like to do or say? I think you have done an incredible job. I think you get an A++ for your first experimentation on the mic. I mean, all the time in our day-to-day lives, Justin will be doing ASMR. He'll pick something up and make a little sound. But this is the first time for the people.
For y'all. Thank you. It's really fun. It's nice to give something back, you know. I'm sure you understand that. And, you know, all the kind comments and words you've sent to Devan have definitely helped her and me, you know, really keep healing. And this little community is pretty rad. And thank you again. It's been a delight to be here.
Wow, okay. Great job, my love.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, that can be hand-holding sounds. That's a good sound.
Which one's mine?
So, do you want to do the outro with me?
Yes.
So usually I say, take good care of yourself.
Take good care of yourself.
Rest well.
Rest well.
And I'll see you again soon.
And I'll see you again soon.
See, I just got you to say that you would do this again sometime.
She got me.
I got to. Thank you, friends. Good night. Rest well. Here, do you want to try some finger flutters as a to-go? Have you ever tried that? Yeah, just kind of fluttering. We'll flutter you away. We'll do a little fluttering outro. Take care, friends.
Bye.
Rest well. Bye-bye. I love you.
I love you
Thank
too.
for doing this with me.
Will that be on video?
This might end up in a bonus or a bloopers or something.